Is that on? I think it's on. So tomorrow will be 4 weeks since I finished the Dragon's Back race for the second time. And although the race didn't really go to plan for me performance-wise from day one, I'm just still pretty proud, I guess, that I've managed to complete the race twice. Now, today's video is not out on the hills, it's not me running, it's not me sharing any kind of training tips really, but because it's been 4 weeks since I've been able to run properly, I've been kind of itching to get back to it. So rather than waiting until I'm kind of fully fit again and training for the next race, and I'm trying to squeeze in time to make videos, while I've got the time, I thought, let's start now. Day 5 of the Dragon's Back, I tripped, twisted a little bit, really innocuous kind of fall. Didn't think much of it until I hit the next downhill, and I quickly realised that I had severe tendonitis, and it ended up to be a small stress fracture, which isn't too kind of serious. It just means rest, recovery, building back up very slowly with the load. So just finishing on day 6 was very painful. I woke up on day 6 not knowing whether I'd be able to walk, let alone run. But again, as what kind of similar that happened in 2019, my family and we're traveling down to Cardiff and the kids were going to be there, so I didn't think twice about starting day 6. I just didn't know whether I'd be able to complete it, but I was going to give it my best shot. I walked out of the camp pretty gingerly with my poles, but more using them as crutches. And within an hour after the first climb, I realised, right, I'm in a certain level of pain. It's very sore and painful, but it's not getting much worse. So I broke out into a jog, and that was kind of the theme of the day, just getting each kilometre done as best as I could. And yeah, finished in Cardiff in a lot of pain, but thankful that I managed to get that second dragon. The first 2 weeks were a lot of pain, couldn't really walk very well, I was on crutches. And just catching up with work and sleep. So about 10 days in, I went to see my physio once the inflammation had gone down, and he worked on it, and I could walk a little bit easier after that. It was pretty painful driving home, and but it drastically improved my walking, and from there it's been a small improvement every day. This week is the 4th week. Like I said, I've been on a 20-minute run on a flat rugby pitch, and I've also took Fergie out for her first run in 4 weeks. Don't panic, she has been out the house in those 4 weeks, just taking her to the river or for a very short walk, that kind of thing. It is getting better, it's improving every day. My ankle mobility is pretty rubbish, so I'm working on that. I've started to introduce some strength work again. I'm sat here on the sofa now with DOMs in my bum, in my legs, in my lower back, just from doing some squats and deadlifts yesterday for the first time in 6 weeks, I'd say. So I thought this would be a useful place to start, because I am not starting from scratch, obviously, but I am starting from scratch training wise and building myself up for the next big event, which will be the Arc of Attrition 100 miler at the end of January. So the main point of this video today was a starting point for me and almost to keep me accountable. So I'm going to do a weekly update, whether I'm injured or not. Hopefully it's just progression from here, and you can see me out on the trails or in the hills or wherever I'm training, and I can give you some updates that way. So whether you're running the Arc of Attrition in January, or you're looking for training information, or even just want some insights into injury and coming back from that, let me know maybe in the comments below, and I will see you next week on the update.